give a warm welcome to the inaugural Esther's Follies School of Comedy.
Central Texas. Austin itself is home to slimy salamanders, giant roaches, and blood-sucking bats. And that's just the Texas State Legislature. Ooh, here's a beautiful specimen, the blue-toothed California transplant. It's rare to see them outside of their natural habitat, the domain. Ooh, he's a feisty one. Look at the markings on his graphic tee. They're unique. You're right. In order to get a really good view of the native wildlife, we have to go into their natural habitat. So let's head out into the street, shall we? Can you hear me up there?
I sure can. Oh, there's a lot of beautiful wildlife out here, but you've got to remember, this is their home and you're the guest.
So what's that coming up behind you?
This is the blonde-crested party girl. These animals are so infatuated with taking selfies, they barely notice the open manhole covers.
That's what we call natural selection. So, what's that coming up on your left?
These are animals that only travel in packs on 6th Street. The roaming Segway riders. Look at the little one.
Take a look behind you. I think I see some sorority girls.
Good eye. Yeah, they're curious. They're attracted to the bright lights.
That looks like the Westlake warbler and the Pflugerville featherback.
These animals have very interesting behavior patterns. First the salute, then the Jack Cousteau, and finally the lip blow.
Nobody knows why they do this. Well, we like to coat the window with hollow pudding juice to discourage them. There's an animal you see more and more on 6th Street, the twittering tech nerd.
These animals are usually found at Motorola or Dell. They only come out to search for Wi-Fi hotspots. Hey, we found one! Ooh, we just got ran over by Lance Armstrong!
If you look carefully in the background, you'll see a creature not native to this environment. That's the annoying Yankee dodo bird.
These animals migrate to Texas to escape the harsh winters of the north. But even they have a natural enemy on 6th Street, the hat-crested redneck.
Watch as the dodos try and imitate this clearly superior species. But even the redneck has a natural enemy on 6th Street, the metal-faced leather lizard. Don't you worry, that redneck Cedric knows just how to handle him.
Join us next time as we search for the endangered animal in the world. The last free parking space on 6th Street.
We've also taught them improv. If you're not familiar, improv just means improvisational. It means to make stuff up right on the spot. So we're going to give you a little sampling of that with our panel of experts. We have a panel of experts that are going to be joining us tonight. Please come out. Oh yes, look at them. Oh, they're very smart looking, aren't they? Yes. Now these guys are experts in something that I'm sure all of you need some advice on. They're experts in finance. Yeah? So what I want you to do first, let's get into characters. So let's mush those faces around. And freeze. Good. Now please make a sound this character might make. 1, 2, 3. And now turn that into a word this person might say. 1, 2, 3. And then turn that into a sentence this person might say. 1, 2, 3. That's fantastic. So let's meet our financial wizards here. Hi there, what's your name?
Jerry,
Jerry, and how old are you, Jerry?
21.
Fantastic. And what makes you an expert at finance?
I watch CNBC 20 times a day.
20 times a day for 20 hours. So you watch it, what, for like an hour and then you switch to something else and then come back?
Yep.
Well, that's a lot more than I watch CNBC, that's for sure. Hi there, what's your name?
Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen. And what is it that makes you an expert in finance?
Got hit in the head by the baby.
You got hit in the head when you were a baby. And now you're a financial wizard. Makes sense. It makes as much sense as CNBC. Hi there, what's your name?
Weird O.
Weird O. Am I pronouncing that right? Weird O? Yes, okay. And what makes you an expert in finance, Weird O?
I'm 2 years old.
You're 2 years old. And, okay, I'll take that. Great. Now, I'm sure you guys have a lot of pressing financial issues. Does anybody have a question for our expert panel? Yes, you, sir.
How do I get more free money?
How do you get more free money? Free money, yeah, wouldn't we all like that? So he's looking to increase his incoming free money and maybe decrease his outgoing not free money. How would you go about that?
You act like you're homeless and you're so sad.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah.
And then what? People just give you money?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to work on 6th Street, that's for sure. Hi there. So how would you help this guy get some more free money?
Well, you go to a joke store, get a lottery ticket from there, and probably win, of course, at the joke store. And go to a gas station, say you won, and bam, that's money.
Oh, okay, so you try and cheat the Texas Lottery Commission. That's your plan. I don't see why not. All right, how about you?
Punch the person who owns the place.
Just punch the person who owns it. So you have, there's your choices. You can panhandle, try and cheat the Texas Lottery Commission, or violence. Violence is the other option. Can I have one more question for our expert panel? Anybody? Yes, you, sir.
What stock should I buy and why?
What stocks should you buy and why? You guys are all, I'm sure, well familiar with all the stock markets. You're clearly financial wizards. What stock would you buy? What company?
I would buy Tesla Motors.
Tesla Motors. Oh, very forward thinking. And why would you buy that particular stock?
Just a guess.
Just a guess. Yeah. He has been watching CNBC. What stock would you buy?
McDonald's.
McDonald's. And why is that?
Don't know.
Don't know. You don't need to know. It's McDonald's. Great. And what stock would you buy, sir?
Target.
Target. And why would you pick Target over all the other companies?
Because they're vacuum cleaners.
Because of their vacuum cleaner. A lot of people don't know that, but that's how you decide which retail store is the best, is based off their vacuum cleaner. Let's please give our experts a round of applause. Another round of experts. Turns out they're experts in parenting. Advice. Let's meet them first. Well, first let's get into character. So move around your faces. And freeze. Good. Say something this character might say. 1, 2, 3.
This.
Make that into a word this person might say. 1, 2, 3. And then turn that into a sentence this person might say. 1, 2, 3. Great. And hi there. What's your name?
Mr. Swag.
Mr. Swag. And what makes you such an excellent parent authority?
I have 14 children of my own.
You have 14 children, all on your own. How old are you?
About 20.
About 20. You're working hard. That's great. Hi there, man. What's your name? Oh, I didn't know. You're a boy. What's your name, sir?
Jimmy.
Jimmy. And how old are you, Jimmy?
15.
15. And what makes you an expert on parenting?
I have, let's see, 1,000 children?
1,000 children at the age of 15. Are some of these children sea monkeys or? Right. What's your name, sir?
Mr. Dolphin.
Mr. Dolphin Man. And what makes you an expert in parenting?
I'm Mr. Dolphin.
You're Mr. Dolphin Man. All right, I'm sure you guys have some really pressing questions about parenting. Who's got the first question? Yes, you, ma'am.
How do you get your kids to clean their room?
How do you get your kids to clean your room? This seems very passive-aggressive. I don't know. How do you get children to clean their room?
Well, you have to yell at them and then give them cookies.
Yell at them and then give them cookies. So it's kind of a bait and switch thing. You yell at them and then give them cookies. That makes sense.
Make a pie so they'll have it, and if they don't like pie, and you walk through the room, you slap them in the face and they will have it.
Oh, okay. So you offer them the pie, and if they don't like, if either they don't clean their room or they don't like pie, you slap it in their face. It seems a little extreme to slap it in their face just because they don't like pie.
I know.
What do you think, Mr. Dolphin Man?
Well, you have to have 3 boxes with different prizes in it. Except each prize has, like, it's not good. It's like, it says that you have to clean the room. And you tell them to pick one, and it says you can pick up their clothes in the room, and then, yeah.
So you give them 3 presents, so you can pick one of them, but all of them are just a card that says clean up your room. But they think they have a chance of getting like an Xbox or something. Fantastic. That's pretty crafty. Another question for our expert fan. You in the back.
How do you get your kids to brush their teeth?
How do you get them to brush their teeth? That's a nightly challenge, and daily sometimes if you care about their teeth. How do you get your kids to brush your teeth?
Well, from my experience, I would call my mom and ask her.
Just call your mom and get them to tell. I think that's a great idea. How do you get your kids to brush their teeth? You have 1,000 of them, so it must take a lot of time.
I would go to the land of the Wizard of Oz, ask the wizard, and they tell me.
Okay, so you're just going to go ahead and file this as ask somebody else. That's your plan? Okay, great. Give them cookies. When they brush their teeth, then they get cookies, and then they have to brush their teeth again because they have cookies, and it becomes a never-ending cycle. I think he's secretly a dentist. Let's give our expert panel a big round of applause.
Now, a word from our sponsors.
Hey there, are you tired of all the existing apps on your phone?
Are you angry at Angry Birds?
Did you get crushed by Candy Crush?
Did you get evicted from Farmville?
Well, we have the answer. It's
StupidApps.com.
Come to us for all the latest stupid apps.
Like this one, Cheese Identifier.
just point your phone at your favorite cheese and let the cheese identifier do the rest.
Cheddar.
It's just that simple. How about this one? Shock and Awe.
It replaces the vibrate function on your phone with the jolting electric shock.
Yeah, my mom just called. But where does it all come in?
Every time you drop your phone because of the electric shock, it makes this noise.
Aww.
Wow, how condescending.
But here's a fun contact spam.
It scrambles up all your contacts so you never know who you're calling.
Calling the work, you're calling the Pentagon. Trying to call your best friend, you're ordering a pizza instead.
Hello, 911. Need an ambulance right away.
Thank you for calling Chuck E. Cheese.
Amazing! But we saved the best for last. This one's called $8.
What does it do?
Every time you press the button, it charges you $8.
$8.
Is that all it does?
Do you need more?
$8.
It's just so addictive.
So visit us at stupidapps.com. Who needs a life when you've got the internet?
$8.
I just can't stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pride and profound humility that I introduce to you Esther's Follies School of Comedy's Boom Whacker Orchestra.
Are you tired? Depressed? Do you lack the energy to do the things that used to make you happy? Is it hard just getting out of bed in the morning? Does every day seem like a drab, pointless exercise of futility? Do you smell? Do you have a hangdog expression, watery eyes, and a weak chin? Do you suffer from bedwetting? Do you walk around in a stupid blue shirt and dumb shoes with a haircut that hasn't been fashionable since like 2002? Are you the biggest loser at your job? The guy that no one ever invites to parties, unless it's some kind of cool joke. Hey, what are you? Try some Volta, please.
Alright guys, our first gig is on Saturday, but before that we need to do something really important.
Write some original material, find the rights to the gig, learn to play our instruments.
No, our band needs a slamming name. We need to show the world the hard rock to record.
Sweetie, are you and your friends still playing?
It's a band meeting, Mom. Sheesh.
Ooh, sounds fun. Let's try some PB&J.
Enough, Mom, you're embarrassing me.
Okay. Well, I need to watch Isabella whenever I go to the grocery store. I'll be back in 20 minutes.
But I don't want to watch Isabel. We're trying to come up with a band name.
Oh, sounds fun. How about middle school? Cool, guys.
Mom!
Okay. I have two things. One, don't wake up your father because he's taking his nap. And two, let Isabella help. Yeah, let Isabella help.
Quiet, snot face. Okay. We need to show the world the ultimate darkness in our souls.
How about Satan's esophagus?
No, too medical. How about Plague of the Weasels?
Nah, too fuzzy. We need something super. My Little Pony Band.
Quiet, Isabel. Wait, I've got it. Tommy Benedict and the Scabs.
Why do we have to use your name, Tommy?
Because I'm the lead singer. Duh.
I don't want to be a scab. I'm the one who owns the drums, and I say we call ourselves Pain Vortex. Well, I'm the only one who can read music, and I say we're the Beethoven's nightmare.
So lame.
Let's see you do better.
Keeping up with the car crashes.
How about hot sandwich? Gross. How about the Rolling Stones?
I think that was taken.
I don't think so.
Look, there's no point in arguing. We practice in my basement. I'm the lead singer, and my mom fries PB&Js. So it's Tommy Benedict and the Scabs.
Pain Vortex. Hot sandwich. My Little Pony Band. Hot sandwich. Hot sandwich. Hot sandwich. You can't keep it down. You're going to give me bleeding ulcers. Bleeding ulcers.
We have a winner!
Alright, so we have one more little bit of improv to do for you. They're going to be coming out here to tell you a fairy tale story that you've never heard before. Could somebody please give me the name of a fairy tale story that you've never heard before, that you would never want to hear?
Lost in the woods.
Lost in the Woods. I like it. Lost in the Woods. Can I get my first storyteller down here? Good.
Once upon a time, there was a little kid who was lost in the woods eating cake, and he got scared that he made friends with the dog.
And when he made friends with the dogs, he asked what his name was, and he said, "My name's Jim Bob Jones." And Jim Bob Jones became friends with the boy, and eventually the boy asked him to come over for dinner with him and eat. So
Jim Bob Jones and the boy made friends, and they went over to eat, and as soon as the boy realized they were eating squirrel, he got grossed out and he ran away. And then the dog said, "Will you marry me?"
And when he said, "Will you marry me?" he's like, "Great!" And when he said that, he's like, "No, I was talking to the girl behind you." Girl said no anyways.
And the moral of the story is?
Eat more chicken.
One more story. Does somebody else have a name for a fairy tale story that they would never want to hear?
The magical iron.
The magical iron. Let's get at the magical iron.
Once upon a time, there was an old lady, and she ironed clothes for a living. The iron was magic and fuzzy. It was proof.
Funny you ask, but it was actually made of magnesium, not iron. Not chemicals.
And so, with the magical iron, all she had to do was make a little wish like this. "Okay, iron, I want you to iron this clothes." And so, it did what it said. But one time, since she's old, she forgets things, so... One time she was ironing and she fell asleep. When she woke up, she asked, "Where am I?" And she walked, and then found like a 5 living irons in the woods that said, "Hello."
When she woke up, she found out she was a psycho, and she was living in an asylum. Oh, and the iron, it was magnesium.
It was just iron.
And the moral of the story is?
Don't fall asleep when you're an old lady.
For our final number, we have a classic, heartwarming story of kids go to beach party, kids meet lobster, kids decide to eat lobster, lobster tries to escape, kids kill lobster. To a song you may well know.
be forced to perform perpetually.